What is going on, guys? My name is Adam, and today on the channel I'm going to be bringing you a Call of Duty World War II beta Vicious Medal gameplay using the newly added SMG, the Thompson. This gun was added on the final update of the beta, I believe. I've used it a fair bit. It's absolutely amazing. It's got surprisingly low recoil for a gun that shoots ridiculously fast. But obviously now, as the time that this video will go up, the beta is now dead. We've had our 2 weekends on it now. Hopefully enough time to get used to the game itself. But actually, along with talking about the class setup a little bit in this video, I'm going to be talking about my strengths and weaknesses of the beta, and with the weaknesses, things that need to be changed before the game fully releases. So guys, let's get into the class. Like I said, he's using the Thompson. This is actually David's gameplay, so props to David for actually going on a 37 kill streak before dying, I believe it is. But yeah, Thompson with the infantry division is actually pretty overpowered, which is strange considering that airborne is the devoted SMG division, as you could move faster, climb over things faster, just basically do everything faster and stealthier. But David actually preferred to have stock on the weapon itself, and with the ability to have 3 attachments using infantry. This is what David liked to rock with. Something I probably should have tried out more myself when the beta was live, but hopefully in the full game I'll bring you some gameplays and combinations and things like that. So, moving on to the attachments, guys, David is using grip. He's also using advanced rifling, which is the long barrel equivalent. And finally, David is using extended mags. This class setup is paired with gunslinger, which is the gung-ho equivalent, so he could actually shoot while sprinting. This with the Thompson was pretty overpowered because it just shot so quickly anyway. So pretty much if he came close to anyone with any sort of SMG or anything, he would probably win the gunfight anyway. But he's also finally got the standard pistol that you got on the beta and a frag grenade as well. So guys, like I said, the class is slightly odd, just because infantry is the devoted assault rifle division, but it worked with the combination. It really did work, and like I said to you earlier as well, hopefully when the game comes out itself, we'll be bringing you gameplays and sort of combinations that you can try and use, and hopefully go on some nice streaks with yourselves. So guys, moving into the second part of the video, strengths and weaknesses of the beta itself. I believe that this has probably been Call of Duty's most successful beta. Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare were of course very popular, but this I think smashed it, to be honest with you. It had so many more sort of positive things in the actual game that made people want to play it more than Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare, and it was a success over a whole. But moving into the sort of specific strengths, first of all, probably expect this to come up, but it's a boots on the ground COD. So boots on the ground has returned from Call of Duty Ghosts and previous Call of Duties before that. For the last 3 years, from Advanced Warfare onwards, we've had jetpacks, which have actually brought quite a few positives to COD, I think. They gave fast-paced gameplay. The streaks were ridiculous, especially on Black Ops 3. And I really believe that you needed more skill to actually play the games, because you needed to be more tactical and actually how to win gunfights. But it didn't feel like COD most of the time, and it's actually going to be slightly frustrating going back onto the jetpack games in a couple of months prior to the beta. But it is what it is. We have to all wait till November the 3rd. But this game is boots on the ground. It feels like COD. You've got classic gun-on-gun action in an environment where you're likely to drop shot and things like that. It just feels like COD, being boots on the ground again, and obviously that is a massive strength for the game. So secondly, I believe the actual score streaks were really good. They were actually buffed on the second weekend. They were completely poo before, but especially the paratroopers, for what they were worth, etc., they were really bad. But they all got buffed, I believe, and especially the paratroopers. I mean, I went on a 10 kill streak just with them alone on the latest map added to the beta called Archon, I believe it was called. But yeah, if you get them bad boys and you call them in and they're sort of near a spawn point of the enemy's area, they really are going to go to town. So I was really happy with the score streaks. Thirdly in the game was the balancing of the SMG category. Obviously a massive category in the game of COD. All of the SMGs had sort of pros and cons, which were all different, and my favourite gun was actually the PPSH, just because it could, it had the best consistency, I felt, but like I said, all of the guns had pros and cons, and as you can see with this gameplay, like just using the Thompson alone will get you so many kills. So yeah, the SMG category was really well balanced. Thirdly guys, the beta was sick because of the graphics. The graphics are really crisp. Sledgehammer did an amazing job on them, and I'm really happy that this is the game I have to be looking forward to this year. Like I said before, Sledgehammer did an amazing job, but it's also a war game. This is what the community wanted, and Sledgehammer have done this well by actually changing things that people have complained about in the beta. They've listened to the community. They've changed things up, such as moving up score for getting kills on Dom, or actually moving the final score on TDM from 75 to 100. They've done a really good job, and I'm so happy that I get to play this game this year. And fourth and finally, as a whole with the beta, it just felt amazing to play. I was max rank pretty quickly, but I always felt excited to come back on even after I went off. So it just gives it a really good feel. And although there was only 4 maps and limited amount of guns, I really enjoyed playing the game. Coming in with the negatives though guys, first of all, grenades need to be nerfed. You can almost be killed from any sort of position if you have a nade in your hand, or if a nade is coming at you from any sort of angle, you will die. So they really need to be nerfed in damage before the game comes out. Secondly, your screen goes ridiculously black if you're being shot, and it actually blurs your vision before you actually get to see the person and shoot them and kill them, or have any chance to anyway. I believe that needs to be changed, and possibly the screen needs to be more red, just so that you actually have a chance at killing the enemy. I got killed quite a few times when it was like this and I complained, etc. But that needs to be changed as well. The third thing is some of the maps, especially Arkham and possibly on Gibraltar through mid-map as well, was quite open. You can come in from every angle, you can get shot from everywhere. So possibly map balancing sort of can't be changed, I guess, but hopefully the rest of the maps added into the game are really well designed, and we're hopefully going to have a lot of fun on those. But as a whole guys, the beta was so fun to play. I'm glad I got my hands on it, and I hope you did too. And thank you for watching this video guys. If you made it to the end, like and subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next one guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.